Yakuza like a dragon. Entry number 22. Let's go. Running it. Let's move up and go. You know what? I just want to make sure y'all can hear me. I'm going to check the phone.
Ready when you are.
Oh,
Well,
you go fight mode.
let's go. Alive. Get serious.
Just want to make sure y'all can hear.
I got this.
Yup,
Weak. Take your best
yup,
shot.
y'all good. You good, you good. Okay.
You're in it now. What, fight? Don't get cocky. Let's go.
Alright, so okay. I'm about to rock these motherfuckers.
I got this.
We just got Namba back on the squad.
Alive.
Whew, that was some crazy shit. The last time.
Let's go.
That was crazy.
Want to fight? You're in for it now. You're in it now.
I have a feeling he might come back. I just wasn't sure when.
Weak.
But it's nice to have him on the squad.
Let's go. Watch me.
And plus, he came back better than ever. He got a whole new maneuver that he ain't had when he was on our side.
You're in for it now.
And that was crazy strong.
You're in it now. That's better. Best. Well.
Yeah, I mean, alright, yeah, let me see if I could, get some more of his traits up, his characteristics up. We have some money for that. We'll do some more business stuff too later. I do want to get things pushing forward, so after this, we'll probably get to that stuff a little bit later.
Can I help you? Which exam would you like to take?
Okay, so that's nice to know. If you pass it, you could do that same exam for free. So that'll get our passion up.
When you're ready.
Let me see. Let me see what's low. So. Four. Style is 4. Is it charisma?
Can I help you? Which
Hold
exam
on.
would you like to take?
Oh, confidence. That's what it is. Okay. That's what that brainwave looking one is. Okay, confidence. Oh, the mathematics. Oh, lordy. Fashionista. Alright, let's try underworld studies. Knowledge on recent crime activities and the
This
anti-social.
one? Good luck.
Oh lordy. Let's go. You may begin. Clear. Oh. Oh wow, this even ties back to Yakuza. Okay. Well, it makes sense because this is Yakuza. I know that one. Shingoda is known as the... Whoa. I don't know this because I didn't play the other one. I'm gonna go with 4th, because I do not know. Army Alliance, okay. Beneath it. I'm guessing, y'all, I'm guessing. There existed. Who was its patriarch? I don't know. It's not a subsidiary. I got it wrong, I got it wrong. But I was trying. I don't think I passed, y'all. I failed. Yep. When he does that tap on the shoulder, he did not pass. He failed. Okay, it was Goro. It was the 5th, I went with the 4th. I didn't know that. The Sasai family. Tyrannosuke. Okay. I could have possibly got those. Oh, it's the first one. Okay. Okinawa Tamashiro family. Okay, that was first one. So Tamashiro. He was the 5th dragon. Okay. I knew the Goro Majima. I knew that one. Okay. Let's try to run that one more time.
Can I help you?
I think they
Which
switch up
exam
the
would you like to
question.
take?
Like, you might have some that are the
This one?
same,
Make sure you
but
have a pencil.
they're not all gonna be the same. I think it was the fourth one. Okay. Who's the third? Chairman? The third one. Third. Maybe Diego? Name of his organization. I'm really not sure. The following is not one of them. I'm gonna go with that. I'm either gonna be right or wrong. My bad, y'all, for the silent. Hope I got it right. And I failed. Black Monday. I was thinking of that maybe too. Pothead. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time. If I have it wrong, I have it wrong.
Can I help you? Which exam would you like to take? This one? Make sure
I'm
you have a
probably
pencil.
wasting so much money. Okay. I'm passing this on. Who's the fifth? What was the name? Well, it has something to do with clan. I'm going with that one. Either I'm right or wrong. We'll find out. Either I'm passing or I'm failing. I'm praying I pass.
Yes!
Oh my god, finally.
You're the man! You're the man! You're the man!
150,000 million. Excuse me, y'all. Oh, okay. I could have had all of them right. The one I knew. Oh, you do it so similar. Okay. Dang, I should have got that right. Oh, I passed. Keyword was clan, so I knew it couldn't have been the other ones. Okay.
Well, you're in it now.
Sorry, got a little cold coming on, y'all. So if y'all hear a little sniffling, that's how
You're in. Come on now.
shoot, I'm here. I'm trying to get this moving.
Let's go.
So let's go.
Watch me. You're in it now. Get alive. You wanna fight?
Yeah, I hope y'all having a great fine day. My day's alright so far. Nintendo has their direct at spot. I'm gonna definitely be watching that. We can talk about that coming to the Switch. Announcement. Playing my Switch every day. Playing some Monster Hunter Stories 2.
Watch this.
I'm really enjoying that game. I don't know if y'all have a Switch or not. There's some good stuff on the Switch. Outside of the Donkey Kong, the Zelda, there's stuff for everybody out there. If you look a little more harder, it's just there. We got some dope RPGs on there. We got a heck of a lot more third-party support. They're doing their thing with the Switch. I don't regret my purchase at all. Really don't.
You're in it now. You wanna fight? Let's go.
I might pick up Mario Party Superstars. I say that one. Even though it's not like the new one, that got better because it took them a while, but they finally added online support for that. And it took them like 2 years, but they finally added online support. You guys have the Mario Party that's been out. You got online support. Play those games online. Friends and everything. But the one that has like the older boards in it, that's already gonna have online like day one. And you don't have to be connected to the TV like the one that's out right now. Like you'll be able to play that one in handheld, tabletop. I think there is something that you could like use tabletop for the one that's out now, but mainly they want you to pretty much be on the TV. Hold on, y'all.
すみません。
すみませんでした。
いえ。
いいえ。
Taking over the business. We're checking on that probably later. Do want to get things moving a bit. We've been on entry 10. I mean, chapter 10 for like 3 entries.
You sure
I think
you
we're
don't mind
towards the
treating
end
me?
of this one, though. At least the end of this
Are you
chapter.
actually able to pay?
Wish I could, but I don't think they'd take this.
You don't sound like you're gonna relax during this meal.
But this is kicking up.
Depends
It's
on what you
kicking
say.
up.
Hopefully I'll relax enough to enjoy the duck. So, how do you know Arakawa-san? I'm on the edge of my seat here.
It wasn't long after the war the counterfeit bills started being produced in Ijincho. It was top secret. Only the heads of the Seiryu clan and the Liumang, plus some officers, knew about it. Outside of that inner circle, they also had to hire people to smuggle the bills.
Smugglers?
And one of them was a traveling actor. His name was Toshio Arakawa. He was Masumi Arakawa's father.
What?
One day, he came to us saying he lost an entire suitcase filled with 100 mil in fake yen. No excuse in the world could have saved him. A mistake that grave required the Seiryu clan to make an example out of him for the other smugglers. But remember, only a few people at the top even knew about the counterfeiting. It wasn't a task they could hand to just anybody. So I, being next in line to inherit the clan, was entrusted to carry it out.
So did you actually...
Yes. I killed Toshio Arakawa, father of Masumi Arakawa, in this very place, 40 years ago. But I had no idea who was in the room with my target. By the time I learned it was his 14-year-old son, it was too late. I had to go through with the hit, knowing this boy would see his father die. To make my guilt even worse, later I found out why Toshio lost the fake bills. His wife and her lover had stolen them. And those two fell into the ocean and disappeared. Their corpses were never even found.
So Arakawa-san lost both his parents, one after the other.
And his only other friends, the theater troupe, disbanded soon after without their leader. Masumi Arakawa became a drifter, along with a few other actors. They couldn't trust anyone, so what other path was there for them, except becoming Yakuza in Kamurocho? Arakawa joined a low-ranking family in the Tojo clan called the Hikawa family. Life wasn't easy for him there. They were the kind of family that took hits without thinking twice.
Really?
Yes, so they were always in need of ways to dispose of a body. Masumi Arakawa was tapped to help with that, and he was extremely cautious. To do it, he started coming all the way to the homeless camp in Ijincho.
Really? Even though the family was based in Tokyo? Why?
Well, truthfully, he wanted an excuse to come to Yokohama, because it would afford him opportunities to hunt his father's killer.
I see. So Arakawa-san was using the homeless camp to dispose of bodies all the way back then.
Indeed. As for his hunt, he researched Yakuza and criminals every time he was here. All he started with was a single clue. His own childhood memory of the suspicious waiter he saw here that night. Eventually, 7 years after the murder, I received an invitation to come here. He signed his invitation Masumi Arakawa. It was a bold declaration, and I knew immediately the running would be futile. So I came here, alone. I didn't even bring a bodyguard.
Why the hell not?
Well, to put it simply, I was prepared to die.
But, I mean...
In this line of work, there are no good ways to die. And I can think of worse ways to go that would not give that boy the justice he'd earned. The memory of what I'd done to him never left me, you know. It was always like a small bone stuck in my throat. He was sitting right where you are now.
Here?
Yes. He didn't look a day over 20. But his eyes had that hard, flinty gaze of an old killer. I couldn't help myself. I told him everything. I told him why I killed Toshio Arakawa. I even told him about the secret counterfeiting. I figured I was dead anyway. He had a gun in his hand, and all he had to do was pull the trigger. But he never once interrupted me. When I'd finished, he slowly stood up. I stopped him as he turned to leave. "Didn't you come here for revenge?" I asked.
And? What did he say?
He said, "If only you had ignored my invitation, then I could have shot you in the back." Then he left.
Boss.
In 1984, the 10,000 yen bill changed from the face of Prince Shotoku to Yukichi Fukuzawa. By that time, Arakawa had found his own Yakuza family, so I sent him a gift.
What was it?
A fresh batch of crisp, fake bills featuring Yukichi Fukuzawa. They were defective prints with nothing on the back. Not exactly legal tender.
Then how was that a gift?
It's Hard to explain. If I had to say, it was out of gratitude.
Sure, but for what?
I should have died that day I met with Arakawa. It would have been right. And yet he spared me. Not only that, but he lifted a terrible weight from my chest. Furthermore, it's not an exaggeration to say the equilibrium among the Qstunna3 continues to this day because of him.
Wow.
I owe him an unfathomable debt. And one day, I must pay it back. The defective bills were how I chose to communicate the sentiment. The counterfeiting secret is Ijincho's weakness. And it was only thanks to Arakawa that the Qstunna3 could continue to secretly wield that power. But of course, that means if he ever feels like it was a mistake to let me live, he can use the fake bills to unravel everything I've built. The gift wasn't the bills themselves. They were leverage. I actually wrote something on the back to that effect. Neither justice nor mercy should tip the scale. It means that those in power must reward and punish where necessary. I felt it was an appropriate message. I suppose the writing is faded at this point.
Whoa. So that's the whole story.
Up till this moment. But now I'm sitting across from a man holding one of those fake bills. Which, of course, is a message from Arakawa that only I could understand. The message is, Masumi Arakawa sees you as a beloved family member.
Arakawa-san thinks of me as family.
He would not have placed that bill in your pocket lightly. Do you see its significance now? After everything I've told you? There is almost no doubt in my mind that Arakawa did not want you killed. So he didn't shoot you out of malice. He shot you so that you would be brought here, be saved by the homeless, and eventually meet up with me. Do you see? That's everything I can tell you.
That's plenty. Thank you, Chairman. I see it all now. I always kind of figured.
You did? Well, it's your move now. I've only told you what I know, so...
Yeah.
It's okay. That's enough. I trust you.
I don't hear that often.
Yeah, neither do I. Not even from my friends. But those friends are trustworthy to me. And so are you. I believe everything you said. And my faith in Arakawa-san is coming back strong.
Kasuga,
Yeah?
are you a blood relative of Arakawa's?
No, it's not like that.
I see. Well, he must have been happy to have such loyalty as yours. As proud as any father, I think.
Oh, we were at the end. We were at the end of chapter 10. I could have finished this last time. Well, new entry, new chapter. Chapter 11, the odds.
Nagatacho
New
has
entry,
been
Nemo
robbed
11
by
chapter.
party chair Ogi Kubo's sudden retirement due to illness. Long a central figure in politics, Ogi Kubo was the Prime Minister's last ally in keeping Parliament together.
An election shall be held to reaffirm the will of the people. I look forward to a new Citizens' Liberal Party and a new cabinet.
The Prime Minister made more shockwaves later that day. In the afternoon, he announced he would appoint Ryo Aoki to Ogi Kubo's now vacant post. Aoki will be the first sitting governor to also serve as the ruling party's chair. This bold move is sure to have ripple effects.
How are you feeling, former chairman?
Surely the governor of Tokyo can read. My sign says no visitors.
Oh, suddenly rules are important to you.
Naturally.
Shouldn't you concern yourself with the rules you've already broken? For example, counterfeiting. Your crimes put the entire national economy at risk.
Do you know how many lives were saved by what you call a crime? Hundreds. Any politician can say they built a road or passed a law. But how many can say they caught people who fell through the cracks? You think you're talented enough to do that in my stead?
Oh, I've got plenty of talents. I just use them very differently compared to you. For example, I managed to fit your downfall into my already very busy schedule.
The governor is the party chair. Nothing could be more ripe for corruption.
Oh, everything I'm gonna do will be labeled scandalous by withered old men like you. But by next year, Japan will have a new standard, and it will have been written by me.
Spoken like a true amateur.
Amateur, huh? Let me ask you. Do you remember my first election 10 years ago? I asked you for the Citizens' Liberal Party endorsement. You insulted me. Your exact words were, "Bleach Japan is a bunch of kids playing at politics." Your home district is Kanagawa's second. Isn't that right? I'm happy to tell you, Bleach Japan will be running a candidate there in the next election cycle. And he'll have the Citizens' Liberal Party's ringing endorsement. So, how does it feel to have everything taken from you by a bunch of kids? Our candidate's victory in Kanagawa's District 2 is all but certain. So I've come up with a plan for taking out the trash in Ijincho. Of course, we'll probably lose half the population.
Give me one more second. I'm sorry.
Are you calling the people of Ijincho trash?
I'm calling them disposable.
Pardon me?
What did you call them? People who fell through the cracks? Can't you see that's their own fault for becoming so dependent on the gray zones? They're responsible for maintaining their home, and they failed. That's what makes them disposable. But I must be going. As I said, I've got a busy schedule. Happy retirement, my former chair. I truly wish that for you. I hope you'll visit Ijincho after its beautiful new developments are complete. You'll hardly recognize it, and I can't wait to see the look on your face when you see it.
This is wild.
So, is your hideout?
Yep, go ahead. Make yourself at home.
I'd love to, but, where could I even do that?
Yes. The square footage of this place leaves something to be desired.
Well, excuse me. I'm hearing some pretty high standards for a couple of pad crashers.
We're not crashing it. Namba-san gave us permission.
Who the hell says no to Jungi Han when he has to stay the night? I mean, it's freaking Jungi Han.
Hey, where are the rest of your people now that Komi Jewel HQ is gone?
They're fixing the surveillance system. It will take some time for it to be fully restored.
Well, I get why Jungi Han is staying here, since this place is a pile of ashes. What's Zhao's excuse?
It's not like I could just keep living in Qingchen after stepping down from the Liu Meng. Wouldn't have sent the right message. So, I've joined the ranks of the homeless.
Still doesn't explain why you need to stay here.
Maybe because information collects where people do. And this group does seem to be in the know.
We do? But we don't even know what happened to Bleach Japan. Did the police ever put a stop to all that craziness?
The police? Kasuga-kun, haven't you seen the news?
No, haven't had the time.
Well, Bleach Japan's reputation in Ijincho, hell, all of Japan, is golden after the Komijo thing.
What?
Oh yeah, you wouldn't believe the headlines. Despite peril, brave Bleach Japan topples Komijo gang. Grassroots org achieves what police never could. Shit like that.
Wow, great journalism. No spin at all.
That's not even the worst of it. The reports say that Komijo committed arson during its fight with Bleach Japan. And in the blaze, Bleach Japan director Ogasawara perished.
He's dead? Wait, what happened? He was definitely alive after the fire. That's when we interrogated him.
Yeah, then the Omi Alliance rescued him. Why would he be... Wait, did they?
Yes, they probably killed him. I had that thought right away. At least he died the way he wanted to, as a hero of the revolution.
That guy? A hero? Why they kill him?
Because he squawked like a bird when you interrogated him. Why wouldn't they off the guy? No, they're just milking his death for all it's worth. Honestly, it's a brilliant move, making it look like he died in the Komi-Jewel fire. No crime reports, cops and doctors wouldn't bat an eye. And Bleach Japan gets a nice, tragic death to go on about.
Damn. I wish we'd picked a fight with dumber enemies.
But what can we do? Go to the police and explain how we abducted Ogasawara?
What would be the point? Half the force is on Mabuchi's payroll. No, they would just book our asses.
So Aoki has everyone marching along to his little tune. All in step.
Young master.
Okay, Bleach Japan's got us by the short hairs there. But what about the fact they were trespassing on Komijo property?
Well, they must have figured the public would think the ends justified the means. And they were right. The public thinks Bleach Japan is the hero of this story. The police will never prosecute them for trespassing.
At this rate, the Komi-Jewel and the Liu-Meng are going to be extinct in Ijincho. And people like you who give us shelter will be an endangered species. I wish I didn't have to say this, but I suggest you make other living arrangements.
I can't. I'm waiting for someone to contact me here.
Who?
Arakawa-san, he's about to go all in with his next gamble. When that happens, you'll need strong allies.
More than he's already got?
I can't say anymore. I'm sorry.
Me too.
I'll be in touch.
Well then. But isn't Masumi Arakawa the man who shot you?
The boss wasn't trying to kill me. He shot me so I could live.
Sorry, but don't you think that's still kinda fucked up?
It's a long story. Buy me a beer sometime and I'll tell you all about it. But right now, while we've got you on the team, we need to get shit done. We need to stock up on money and supplies because nobody knows what the hell will happen next.
That's for sure.
Do my best. Yeah. Oh, that's your child. Kingston. Okay. Okay. That's what's up. Okay. My bond went Namba up. Nice.
You drinking, Namba?
Oh, Ichiban. I'm glad you're here. We need to talk.
We do? Is it something serious?
Look, I need to tell you I'm sorry. For lying.
You mean about chasing the counterfeit bill?
Yeah. Think you can forgive me?
Come on, you know we're past that. What's important is your brother got released. All's well that ends well, right? That said, maybe now's a good time to tell me if there's any other holes in your story. You really were a nurse at some point, right?
Well, of course I was a nurse. How else could I have brought you back from the brink of death?
Good point. Then, what about the part where you sold hospital meds? Didn't you say that's how you got your nursing license revoked?
Well, that's the short version, but it's more complicated, actually.
What do you mean?
You'll be the first person I've ever told this to, so I hope you plan on sitting for a while.
Yeah, man, I'm all ears.
Back in elementary school, I read about Florence Nightingale. That's when I knew I was meant to be a nurse. Helping the sick, people being grateful for it, it's all I ever wanted in life. But when I finally put on my scrubs, it was different. Endless late shifts, difficult patients, never a word of thanks. Eventually, I just stopped caring. Little by little, I started cutting corners any way I could. I'd pretend not to hear the intercom and instead go doze off somewhere. By the time I hit 40, I had no idea why I ever went into the field. But then one day, this new girl named Mizue showed up. And in her introduction, she brought up who else but Nightingale.
Just like you, huh?
We had the same role model, but she still had her spirit. She would rush toward every patient in the ward. Never missed a beat. On top of that, she always had the sweetest smile.
So, you had a thing for her.
Are you kidding me? She was 23 and a looker, and I was just a middle-aged loser.
Don't worry, you're younger than you look. Age is only a number.
So what? You totally look younger than you are.
You think so?
For sure. If you told me you were in your 20s, or hell, your teens, I'd believe it.
God damn it, Ichiban.
Sorry.
That was a good one, though. You got me.
Anyway, back to Mizue-chan. What happened?
No, that's right. Whenever I saw her working, I could feel my old self coming back. That young version of me, who used to give it his all.
Well, that's a good sign.
If only I had half her stamina and wasn't twice her age. Anyway, one night I was a little sleepier than usual, so I went out to the back lawn, thinking maybe I could sneak in a nap. And suddenly, I heard a noise from behind. I turned around to find the storeroom we keep the medicine in wide open, and Mizue-chan was walking out alone.
Was she restocking? I mean, if you were slacking off, she was probably having to bust her ass.
Well, that's the thing. In our hospital, only the pharmacists have access to the storeroom. Mizue-chan and I were just nurses. We didn't even need to go in there.
Then what was she doing?
Well, at the time, there was a rumor floating around the hospital.
Uh-oh.
Medicine would keep disappearing. The list never matched the inventory. According to the rumors, someone was swiping medicine and selling it. Illegally.
No way. And that was Mizue-chan?
It was. As my eyes adjusted, I could clearly see her arms were full of medicine boxes.
But why would she need to sell medicine?
From what I heard, her parents were under a mountain of debt. So, to lighten some of their load, Mizue-chan was paying everything she could. But a single nurse's salary wouldn't get them out of the hole. No way.
So she was stealing the meds to do it?
Yep. And I was the sole eyewitness. Thing is, Mizue-chan never noticed me there. Now, if it was you, Ichiban, what would you have done?
Well, calling her out on it would seem to be the right thing to do. But I guess she wasn't stealing it just to be a criminal, huh?
Not in the slightest. She was only doing it for her family. I mean, yeah, she was breaking the law. But she wasn't trying to hurt anyone.
Plus, getting caught would cost her her job. Then the debt would only have gotten worse. With all that in mind, I'd say it's a pretty tough call to make.
Huh. Now you're on the same page I was. Anyway, in the end, all I could do was watch her walk away without saying a word. If there ever was a criminal who deserved a free pass, it was Mizue-chan. That was what I thought at the time. So I turned a blind eye.
And what happened after that?
It wasn't long before Mizue-chan's actions caught up with her. The hospital director decided to get the police involved and started gathering evidence.
He waited that long to take action?
Well, he was trying to resolve it internally, being that the hospital's reputation was at stake. I guess he got sick of having a thief under his nose, so he escalated it to the next logical step.
But if the cops caught Mizue-chan stealing, that'd be bad news.
She'd have a police record, and her name in all the papers. To be honest, it was only a matter of time. She had her whole life ahead of her. How could that happen to someone so young? And on the other hand, you've got me. A guy who totally burned out. A guy who couldn't be further from Florence Nightingale. Better a saint like Mizue-chan stay at the hospital than a sack of shit like me, wouldn't you say?
Namba? Are you telling me you...
Yeah. I went up and confessed to the whole thing. Stealing, selling, and all.
And that's how you lost your nursing license?
Yep. No, and I got fired too. Naturally.
Man, you went all out for that girl. Did she ever contact you after that? Even a call or a letter?
Not that I'm aware. In a matter of hours, I was out of a job and out on the streets.
You regret any of it?
Well, my brother disappeared not long after, so even if I didn't get canned, I would have quit on my own anyway. So, no, to answer your question. Though I do have to admit, I would like to see Mizue-chan off when she goes overseas.
She's going overseas?
Yeah. She always dreamed of running off to some developing country where they really need medical professionals.
She took that Nightingale shit seriously.
Our hospital had an international dispatch program, available to staff nurses with at least 3 years tenure. This year would be Mizue-chan's third, and I know she would take advantage of it.
Well, in that case, why not go say farewell?
If only I could. For starters, I don't even know when she leaves.
Maybe if you ask one of your old nurse buddies, they'll tell you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm the little rat who stole the medicine, if you forgot that detail. They want nothing to do with me.
Well, hello, boys. Don't worry, the life of the party's here. Care to bring me up to speed?
Oh, Sachan. Wait, are you drunk?
I think you're drunk. Now, fill me in, if you please.
Oh, Namba here was going off on one of his hobo horror stories again.
hobo horror stories?
Well, no house means no toilet, right? Care to guess what he had to do when he had the shits?
Yeah, I'd rather not. And here I was, thinking I'd get actual substance out of two grown men instead of literal crap.
Thanks for covering for me.
Oh, wow.
I got you, man.
Definitely.
I don't mind if we let Sayako know at some point, but preferably not when she's plastered.
Yeah, no kidding.
Alright. Level 3. And gain more experience. Not mine. Cool. Now I have to do more business stuff to get your reach on. Sans rank up. So you know what? It's more experience. Not doing the thing. Just gonna throw in the reserve.
Yo, Sachan!
Huh? Sachan?
Wait, you're not Sachan?
It's nice to see you again, Kasuga-san. We met at Sunlight Castle, isn't that right?
Wait, are you Nanoha-san? But why are you here? Who told you to meet me? Huh?
It's me, Ichiban! Look closer, it's me, Saiko!
Oh, so it is you, Sachan.
If you can't see through it, then my performance must be good. I'm sure Katsuragawa will think I'm Nanoha too.
For sure he will. Even though, actually, I was just pretending to be tricked.
Yeah, whatever you say. Anyway, I figured out where to find Katsuragawa. Nanoha's gonna pay him a surprise visit and tell him to hit the road. You're still coming with me, right? He's at his office right now. He said it was a consulting firm, but it's actually an illegal loan business. And his bodyguard and his employees, they were all in that shady biker gang he used to be in.
Scum collects around other scum. Man, how did Nanoha get caught up with people like that?
She might just be the kind of girl who's into it. Or maybe I shouldn't have butted into her life so much. You probably understand by now how bad I feel about all this.
Hey, maybe it wasn't you. Maybe she's just the kind of girl who's into bad boys. Either way, let's go fix this for her. Time to take out the trash.
Word. Let's go.
Wait, what the fuck? Are you serious right now? I knew something was up with you. Showing up out of the blue like this. What's gotten into you? You realize what you're doing?
I sure as hell do. I'm saying I won't give you any more money.
Okay, but...
And that means you have no reason to be with me, right? So we're breaking up. For good.
Oh, come on, babe. Don't be stupid. It's not like I was going out with you just for the money.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore. Just give me what you owe me. Right here, right now.
What? I can't right now. I gotta throw $2 million at my company soon, or it'll go belly up. Sweetie, you know how hard I've worked for this. I just need a little more. You could pull in $2 mil back at the Soapland easy.
Hey man, I gotta ask. How much have you already borrowed from Nanoha?
Hey man, I gotta ask, how about you fuck right off?
If she lent you $2 million on top of everything else, how much of that total do you plan on paying back someday?
You need to crawl back down out of my ass, dude. This ain't none of your business.
You don't know, do you? Yeah, you want to borrow even more. You're lucky Nanoha's not a real loan shark.
I'm lucky because Nanoha and I are in love. Money don't matter to us, right, babe? These fucking tightwads.
It's 1.3 million yen. That's the amount of money Katsuragawa-san has already borrowed from Nanoha-san.
Hey, Yamashita, stay out of this. Nobody asked you.
Forgive me. It wasn't my place.
Nah, thanks for speaking up, Yamashita. Good man. So, we'll be taking that 1.3 million back today.
Who are you anyway? You're a real Yakuza-looking motherfucker. Maybe you're trying to take my girl's money for yourself.
That's none of your concern. Give me back my money so I can be on my way.
Nanoha, I love you. Come on. Remember what you said? How you always dreamed of what we have?
Nanoha really loved you that much?
We're perfect for each other. Honey, you're a sweet angel, and I'm the guy who protects you from all the bastards of the world.
Oh, so that's the excuse you've been using for dragging her down.
He's one of the bastards I'm talking about! Yamashita, what are you waiting for? Toss this guy out on his ass already!
No. Haven't you done enough?
What? What did you say?
Sir, step back and take a look at yourself. You need to let Nanoha-san go. She's been working herself to the bone to support her father. She needs the money. Besides, you've got a bunch of other girls coming around anyway.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm doing what's right, boss. You can't just keep squeezing the poor girl dry. And she shouldn't have to work at no damn soapland. I can't just sit by and watch this happen to an innocent woman. It just ain't right.
Yo, why don't you think about who you're talking to? I'm the guy who saved your ass when you were a zit-faced teenager, remember? So unless you want to go back to being everybody's little bitch...
Every time someone calls you out or wants to leave your ass, you just make threats? Are all your boys with you just out of fear? I bet they all hate your guts.
Alright, I'm just fucking sick of you now. All of you, stop standing around with your dicks in your hands and throw this guy out! Yamashita too, the goddamn traitor!
Can't say I didn't see this coming. Well, except for Yamashita-kun acting like a real man. That was a nice surprise.
No kidding.
You know, I've been looking for an excuse to cut ties with him.
Maybe it's even simpler than that. Maybe you just like Nanoha.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Wait, you do, don't you? Well, that's great, Yamashita-kun. Kinda cute, honestly.
Yeah, you'll both be real cute after I crush you into little pieces.
You look weak. Right.
I got this. Let's go.
This out.
Cool. I got this.
You're gonna be in a whirl. Here we go. Try this on for size. Your ashtray, sir.
This sucks. Check this out.
I'm not backing down. Right.
Come on.
This out. How charming.
Hold it together.
You're gonna be in a whirl.
Come on now. We're gonna win this shit.
Try and stop it. Try this on for size. How
This sucks. Check this out. This what you're after? Otodori da. Hora. Ore dosha.
Hope you're ready. This out. You're gonna get stuck.
That's how you do it.
All that money that I lost in classes with that one class, got all that back in one battle. Holy crap.
Please, stop hitting me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Come on, where's all that fighting spirit, Katsuragawa? Don't tell me you've had enough. Give back all the money you borrowed from Nanoha right now, then get the hell out of Ichincho. If I see you around town again, I'll kick your ass even harder. If you reach out to Nanoha, you won't have an ass when I'm done.
Okay, I got it. Please, just let me go.
All right, I won't hit you again. I won't.
Huh?
You asshole. Don't you ever take advantage of a woman ever again!
Dang. He stomped in his face.
Wait, are you for real? This is Nanoha's sister? She has a twin? Damn.
Sorry to disappoint you, Yamashita-kun. I know you probably worked up all that courage to look cool for Nanoha.
Sorry, Yamashita-kun.
No, that's all right. I mean, running him off still makes life better for Nanoha-san. That's what matters. So you're gonna keep acting like you never knew she worked at the soap land?
Yes, and this whole Katsuragawa incident never happened, okay? I am dead serious about this.
Okay. But she's definitely going to notice that her boyfriend suddenly skipped town without saying goodbye. And it happened right after she got a phone call from her estranged sister telling her to break up with the guy.
What are you saying?
You don't think she'll figure out her sis had something to do with his disappearance? I mean, it'll almost be too obvious that Psycho said something to make him leave.
Whoa, now that you say that, yeah.
That's fine, honestly. Can't really do much about it now, can I?
But what if Nanoha gets pissed at you again? I thought you wanted to have a good relationship with her.
Her happiness is my top priority. How she feels about me is secondary to that.
Still kinda sucks if she ends up hating you after you did so much for her. She would have ended up broke if she stayed with that douchebag. You deserve some credit.
I'm just grateful I can still talk to her on the phone. All I want is for her to be happy.
Still.
Huh. I could always tell Nanoha-san it went down like this.
Like what?
I'll tell her Katsuragawa's firm took a nosedive and he bailed to escape all his debts, but I got him to leave enough to pay her back. That way she can get her money without knowing you two were involved.
Nice plan. I like how it conveniently gives you all the credit, Yamashita-kun.
Oh, you're right. Guess that's no good, is it? I don't want to take all the credit. After all, I only said what was true. It killed me to see her caught up in Katsuragawa's game for so long. I kept telling myself that I would stand up for her if she ever needed it. But then I'd make excuses, telling myself it wasn't the right time. When I saw her, well, when I saw someone I thought was her, demanding what she was owed, I knew the time had come.
Sachan, you hearing this? What do you think?
Hey, Yamashita-kun.
Yeah?
Let's say you're at a restaurant or a store. How exactly would you treat the staff?
I just try to be as polite as possible. Even though people don't expect it because of how I look, it's still the right thing to do.
Okay. Well, you pass for now.
Setting the bar for being your sister squeeze kinda low, aren't you?
I said for now, didn't I?
Huh?
Don't worry. I'm still gonna watch over Nanoha from my big sister perch somewhere. So if Yamashita-kun turns out to be a total creep, then I'll just have to step in. Whatever it takes to make her happy.
I get that. I'd want the same.
You're a good sister, Sachan. I'm sure Nanoha will eventually realize that. Hopefully sooner than later.
Thanks so much, Ichiban. That's twice now you've helped me save my sister. I really am grateful, you know. I'm glad you're in my life.
She just wanna help her sister. As a rare achievement, I love that little special boom. Like you get that little glimmer. Get the little glimmer sound. I love getting a rare achievement. So beautiful. Now she doesn't have to be in the party, so she'll get more experience now. I just want to try out this. Secure your secure your funds.
Hey.
Hmm? Okay. That's where all. First run through. I'm happy this came to Game Pass, because I was originally playing this on my Xbox One X, but since it came to Game Pass, I'm playing on my Series S. Now you guys get the optimized version, and I had to pay for it again.
Let's get down to business.
this doesn't. Whoa, I can get 4 million for that. I can get 8 million for that. I can't sell that. I can get 4 million for that. Yeah. Peace out. And it didn't have a lot of value initially, but look at how much value. Not even upgrade anything. Just sells value. That's it. Let's just sell that. A million. Oh, so I had this before. I must have bought that before. The sales value for that is 4. Let's get the freaking security place. Let's go. It cost 2 mil and I sold the last property for 4. That's not freaking bad. Not at all. I'll have him be the owner or the leader. Oh, okay. Yeah, service.
I'll give it my best.
That'll give us the product we need.
Hey, you!
fast and service. Nobility. Product development. There's no way to put the chicken. But that's omelet. Dang. Hold on, y'all. I just gotta go to the bathroom right quick.
頑張るね。
We got a job to do.
Here's how the business did. These are incredible results.
Nice. You guys did great out there. Those are going up. Keep it up.
Our ranking went up.
が取れたかのう。体が明るくなったわ。
We got a job to do.
Pretty lucky. That's not right.
狙い通りです。
うまくいくかな。
ありますよ。社長。Here's how the business did. These are incredible results.
Nice. You guys did great out there. Sales are going up.
嬉しいです。
了解しました。わかりました。
I'll give it my best.
We got a job to
I don't
do.
want to spend too much time doing this extra stuff.
すべての力を出し切ります。よし、狙い通りです。
Pretty lucky.
おお、ラッキーじゃのう。
狙い通り。
うまくいきました。
やりましたよ、社長。
Hey.
Here's how the business did. These are incredible results.
Nice. You guys did great out there. Numbers are going up. That's what I'm talking about.
Our ranking went up.
Okay, we ranked up. Beautiful.
The shareholders meeting is coming up soon.
I really don't. Yeah, that definitely wouldn't make no sense. Sorry, y'all. That makes no sense at all. just want to keep my debt low. I'm trying to keep everybody happy. Not bad for the dead space.
Such a thoughtful young man.
Still here, still vibing. I'm not sure yet.
We got a job to do.
I'll make everybody happy. Oh no, that
Here's how the business did. These are incredible results.
Nice. You guys did great out there. Shares are going up.
The shareholders meeting is about to begin.
Okay. This one definitely has some more value to it. We have the cash. Pretty sure we have. Yeah, we Yeah, the people.
任せてちょうだい。
Yo. Oh,
かしこまりました。
he's already somewhere. Oh, they need a new leader. Oh, I've got 2 on game. Oh, nope. I can't even use her because she's somewhere. Yeah, we had to set up. Some of this stuff is so low.
お世話になったのう。
Do you need production? Like for product? For production. Do you need stuff for like product? Good freaking hell.
いい組織を作り上げましょう。助力いたしましょう。
To make sure that police got somebody who could help them where they're lacking. Yeah, I'm already somewhere else. I'm up in there. That's all I'm trying to do. Cards maxed out. Services maxed out. Loadability is maxed out. Oh, beautiful. I probably need to hire one more person. I'm really trying not to. I'll hire him. Still can't help us out with another one. Okay. Can't do diddle. Nope. Gotta make everybody happy. And we're gonna get I really didn't do much after a while. That's really what I'm just trying to narrow down on. Doing stuff chapter wise. Where's she at? She's back to her.
refreshing.
Alright, cool. Alright, so 2 reds for the green, the blue, and the green. Okay, just gotta run this.
Consider
go.
the shareholders handled.
We'll start with the financial report. President Kasuga, if you would.
And then I'm just gonna kinda tune in on the chapter for a bit. I'll still throw in some extra stuff. I'm probably gonna hone in a little more on chapter stuff.
Thank you. Let's move on to the Q&A. Please raise your hand if you have a question.
So, yeah.
If you have any questions, this is the time. Respect your elders.
Hey, shut it up. Hey, shut it up. Do that. Hey, shut it up. Now sit down.
If you have any questions, this is the time.
Shut up. You don't want to hear nothing. We're doing our job. We're doing our best. Rocking out.
Please raise your hand if you
Okay. Now you're down. Okay. We're doing what we gotta do.
Please raise your hand if
I
you
want to
have
hear
a question.
nothing.
If you have any questions, respect your elders.
Do that. Put him down. He's out.
Please raise your hand if you.
Beautiful. You know what?
Partners and shareholders, please accept my most humble apologies.
Oh, you're
Please
so
raise your
soft.
hand if you have a question.
Oh.
Please raise your hand if you.
Oh. Shut it down.
That concludes our periodic shareholders meeting.
Well, everybody, this calls for a
Yes.
celebration.
Yeah, we killed this mutant.
Great! Shares are skyrocketing! Let's keep it up!
Our ranking went up.
I'm excited. Watch me.
I got this!
Take this.
Yeah? On. Don't get caught. Out of my way!
Let's go. Let's go.
Just stand there. Well.
Don't get cocky. Die already. Let go. Check this out. I'm up. You think you can win? Are you done with all the fun and games yet? I got this. I'm over here. Who wants to go?
Watch me.
Don't get cocky. Eyes on me. Out of my way! Collide! That's gonna hit you every time. games. On. You can win. Who wants to go? Come on now. Fine.
Let's go.
Bring it on.
You're in it now. I ain't done with all the fun and games yet. I got this. Hold it. Eyes on me. Let's go. Oh yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Check this out.
You're in.
Already had the time out.
I'm up. The enemy is defeated.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
Hamako-san, what's all this?
Didn't I tell you? I'm decluttering. I lugged all this out here by myself. Oh, I'm beat. I was hoping you big, strong men might do the rest.
You buying new futons or something? Business must be good.
Wait, there's no one here. Where are the girls?
They all quit.
Oh, wow.
I'm closing up shop.
Huh?
Oh, she's closing.
Ijincho Revitalization Shelter.
It's a facility in Hamakita Park. Bleach Japan set it up. Girls from the industry and their families can live there free of charge.
For free? Damn. And all your girls went there?
Sure did. Why wouldn't they? The facility's offering job training and legal help with visas. No better place for girls like them who don't have citizenship.
And Bleach Japan is behind this whole operation?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're being useful for once. They're gonna open more just like it, too. And they even offered to buy my place and turn it into a shelter.
Wow.
But then what are you going to do? This place is your bread and butter, isn't it?
Oh, they thought of that. They gave me a job at the shelter. I'm gonna be the dorm mother. Oh, it's good pay, and perfect for a feisty old gal like me. Gotta say, I'm coming around on these do-gooders.
Come on, Hamako-san. Don't you remember what they put you through?
Sure, they were annoying. Bunch of kids tramping around, shouting shit they heard in prep school. But hey, now they're putting their money where their mouth is. It wasn't just a bunch of whining. They actually did something about it. And apparently the shelters were Ryo Aoki's idea. I have to say, it's pretty damn genius of him.
Not to be a downer, but don't you think he's basically just buying votes? Once the election is over, I bet you he's gonna forget all about these shelters.
Yeah, seriously. Politicians pull this shit all the time.
You don't know him. You can't just assume he's like that. Besides, you got some better option for my girls? Any spare rooms you'll let them live in? I'll have you know, Aoki-san came all the way out to Ijincho today.
Wait, he's in town?
He's attending Ogasawara-san's funeral. See? That shows he's a good guy. The guy's got a million things on his plate, but still carves out time for a friend.
Wait.
You've got no business bad-mouthing him when you don't even know him.
Oh.
The young master. Here in Ijincho.
You gonna go see him?
Yeah. There's stuff I want to ask him about.
Me too. Like what his connection to Horonouchi is.
You guys are nuts. Well, what's your plan? Stroll up and demand a meeting with the most powerful man in Tokyo?
Oh, funerals are easy to sneak into. Everyone's too polite to ask questions.
Why are you supporting this lunacy?
Sorry, Hamako-san. but do you mind if I get rid of your trash some other day?
What's wrong with now?
Yeah. There's just this thing I gotta take care of.
Fine. Just don't leave me hanging, okay?
Wouldn't dream of it.
Well, hey, at least the girls there are getting better, and
So
she
does
got
anyone
a
know
job.
where this funeral is?
If it's in
Know what I
Ijincho,
mean?
it's gotta be at the morgue on Central. That's where Nonomiya's funeral was.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let's roll on over there.
Oh, right near Can Quest. I haven't done that in a minute. I'm trying not to get so daggone I did that a lot with the
Well.
yeah.
I got this. Take your best shot. Let's go.
Oga. Sawara-kun, I remember the day we met like it was yesterday.
Nice. There's still time. Hey, let us through. We're here to pay our respects.
Hey, are you with Bleach Japan?
No, but we knew Ogasawara.
Not good enough. The ceremony's just for family and Bleach Japan members.
Well, maybe they'll let us light some incense.
They aren't even allowing journalists like me in. This monitor is all we get.
Today, we celebrate Ogasawara-kun's memory. We do so here in Ijincho, the city of his heart and soul.
You, more than anyone, yearn to see this city reborn. It was only 6 months ago that you came here with your family. And I remember how eager you were to change this town for the better. It became your passion in life. But one cannot truly care about a city until they become one of its people, which is why I was so moved when you chose to reside in Ijincho. There is no greater tragedy than the dreams we leave behind in death, and yours were bigger than most ever dared. I know this as your classmate in our youth, as your peer who shared your ambitions. But most of all, simply as a friend, you left too soon. This is truly a great loss. And so, what choice do we have but to face the future without you? We look to Kume-kun, the protege to whom you entrusted so much. He has stepped forward to carry on your dream. And is there any greater honor than when,
I'm gonna have to cut this my loving
someone
stream
else picks up
short,
the torch
'cause
where
I
we
got
left?
stuff to handle.
You and I always
Alright,
believed we could
so
help
after
people
we
find
get
their
through
way
this,
together.
I gotta
Which is
save it,
why,
wrap it up,
in the
and come
coming
back to this
election,
later.
I will throw the entirety of my support behind Kume. I say this not as the Citizens Liberal Party chair, but for you, Ogasawara-kun, as your friend who would see your dream come true. I swear to do everything in my power to bring your dream for Ijincho to fruition. That is the least I can do for you, my old friend. Rest now and smile down on us from heaven.
Ogasawara-san!
We will continue your work for you.
Just listen to this governor. He really cares.
He's in more grief than anyone here, and he still gave a speech.
Strong man giving a strong eulogy.
If Aoki really did order Ogasawara's death, well, then he's quite the actor.
Bastard's grooming Kume for political office. What the hell is his plan?
Hey, there he is.
Let's move.
How many seats is the Citizens Liberal Party targeting this cycle? Any comment?
Aoki-san, should we take your statement today as a campaign launch announcement?
Any comment at all? Just a soundbite, Aoki-san!
Clear the way!
What's your motive for holding a new election?
Hey, don't push! I said don't push!
All right, folks, let him through. Let him through!
Aoki! Hey! Governor Aoki! That's no good. Can't even get close.
Let's head him off.
How?
It's not like the governor took a train here. He's gotta have a car nearby.
Sure, but how are you gonna find it? Check every parking spot in the neighborhood?
You know, I once read in some tabloid that celebrities park underground to avoid the paparazzi. Aoki probably uses the same strategy, don't you think?
Yeah, that's a thought.
Any underground lots around here?
Yeah, there's a big one. Its entrance is by the river.
Great! Let's check it out.
Sorry about this, y'all, but that's something I definitely got handled. Alright? So, I hope you guys have a good night or a good day, and I will catch y'all later. Peace.